Queen Beast vs Furno, Evo, and Stormer. It is a magnificent set, and the parts that come in this set, well, they're pretty great as well. Let's discuss why this set is amazing, and give you some inspiration for how you could use the pieces that come in this set to build your own stuff. This is a perfect set. You get so much stuff in this set, and according to Brickset, back in the day when this came out, it was just $34.99 USD. Such good value for money. It's a shame that it's like $100 today, but you know. I mean, look at it. You got 3 of these awesome hero minifigures, and that was the largest number of these figures that you got in any one set from Invasion from Below. You also got a cute little Jumper Beast, the fantastic Egg Cocoon, the final boss, Queen Beast, and a small hero mech to fight her. Incredible! You know, as a kid, that was the dream, wasn't it? Lay out all your toys in your bedroom and have a huge battle between all of them. But if you buy this set, well, you can do exactly that with one set. It feels like a grand army, an epic final battle, and it all comes in one box. It's just so much playability packed into this one toy. It's a dream come true. And plus, hey, you get the main antagonist from Invasion from Below, and that's Queen Beast, who, to me, carries as much weight as, say, like Makuta Pterodax. Now, sure, they weren't the mastermind behind everything that happened across every wave of Hero Factory, while Pterodax was the mastermind behind everything in Bionicle, but still, this is a villain that carries weight. They're not someone you want to mess with. Now, it's pretty easy to take this character seriously when you factor in one of the best features from Invasion from Below, and that's the scale. Having the heroes be minifigures and the kaiju monsters be the size of a normal construction figure, well, it makes Queen Beast look a lot more menacing because technically they're huge. I mean, she can just pick up Furno and eat him. Terrifying. And on that, check out her eye printing and that magnificent little crown on the top of her head. It's good stuff. Plus, our boy Evo comes with a cute little mech, and it has a kind of spider aesthetic to it, to some degree. Which, you know, that feels unique for a hero machine. Spiders feel like something you would see on a villain. You know, like Queen Beast, she kind of has that spider vibe going on. So yeah, it's a really different and unexpected design to see on a hero mech, but I like it. Something very satisfying about the size and the design of this. Might be one of my favorite mechs, actually. Yeah, this set really has it all, and the parts are fantastic. For example, this set comes with 12 of these lovely medium azure hand sockets. So good to get such a large amount of them in one set. Now, you could use them much like Velociraptor did here on his Accelerate mock. We can see one of these socket pieces making up this head design here. Now, it's quite a crucial piece for this head design because it's kind of forming the basis of this head, and then all the other pieces are branching off of it, and that hand socket, it's what connects it to the neck. So maybe next time you want to build a custom head design, start with one of these hand socket pieces and branch everything off of that. Aiden Builds has also used this piece here, and he's used a lot of them. They sure do make for a really smooth, cool looking tail and body design. You know, when they curve and flow like this, it's really something special. Now, sure, this is certainly more than 12 of this piece, but it doesn't mean that you can't do something similar to this with just a few less hand sockets. Now, the head design on this mock, it's using this piece here, which is the jaw element that we see on Queen Beast. So yeah, you could use it for a head design like Aiden did here, or you could do what VB has done on his incredible revamp of Nocturne. If we look at the feet here, we can see this piece in action. And there's something about it that works surprisingly well for a creepy aquatic villain like Nocturne. Velociraptor has also used this piece here for a really lovely waist design. And actually the same piece can be seen in black on these lower legs. And I mean, just look at that. Using this piece for a head design, for a jaw design, for feet, for waists, for legs. It's so versatile. What an incredible piece. Oh yeah, and the torso design on this mock, it's also using that same printed torso piece that comes on Queen Beast. I think it's actually one of the better printed torso pieces that we got from any Construction set. And as we can see here, it looks really cool. And as we can see here on a mock by Joxon, this piece is just perfect for big kaiju monsters or bug creatures. Any kind of scary monster you want to build, this is the piece to use. Now, this mock also uses a lot of these claw pieces. The set comes with a pretty nice helping of these pieces. Joxon has used them in gold here to help shape this eye design, and he's also used them in black for some of the pincers, as well as some of the spikes on the back. Honestly, using them everywhere like this is such a good way to achieve a bug aesthetic. It's a really good idea. Or hey, you could use them in a more traditional way, like Joxon has done here, and use them for a bit of a clawed finger design. It's nothing too complex, but it does look awesome. Although hands for a hair design, that's a little bit unique. I like that. Now, Evo's mech had this interesting container pod up top. So you can open it up and you can place those little Jumper Beast bugs inside. It's a fun little play feature. And Mitch Henry has used this container piece on his mock, Leroy. The story behind this mock is that they're just a small little hardworking toxic waste disposal droid, but when he discovers life growing in some unusual places, he vows to protect it. It's a wacky and silly idea, but it just works so well, doesn't it? This is such a clever use of that piece. And it's amazing how Mitch has given it so much life when it's just a random green container. So cool. Now you also get these egg pod pieces in green as well as in blue. Now Joxon has used one in green here on this creation, and man, using it for a tongue? Joxon really is a mastermind because that is so clever. You know, the holes in that piece and the weird like feely bits on the tip of the tongue, it just makes it feel so gross, and it's so fitting for a demon-like creature like this. Yeah, and the fact that this piece naturally can flex and move, it really does mimic what a tongue would actually look like. This is such a clever part use. And then if you want to use this piece in blue, Socket and Ball Torture has used the blue version of this piece here, using it as a head design that like opens up to reveal this creepy, horrific stuff inside. That's some nightmare fuel. But it does look pretty good, and it helps continue the plant aesthetic that's going on here. It's wonderful. You also get 3 of these gold Invasion from Below spike pieces in this set. And Joxon's used them here for a really nice, sleek torso design and a very funky nose on this fantastic face. And it's nice how all the gold pieces here, a lot of them are really sharp, spiky pieces. Just some nice, good visual consistency. And a smart idea to pair these pieces with other gold, spiky pieces. It just makes sense. You also get a few of these in black in this set, and Max Howell used them here rather nicely for a cool upper leg design. Now, I've seen a few people actually use this piece for a leg design. It always looks good, so if you're struggling to figure out an upper leg design or even a lower leg design, use this piece. It's good. Max also used 2 of these in sand green here to create this sick foot or kind of leg design. I mean, just look at that. Whether you use them in gold, whether you use them in black, or whether you use them in sand green. This set doesn't come with any in sand green, but hey, whatever color you use them in, there's so many incredible ways to use this piece. This set also comes with some lovely trans light blue bony appendage spike pieces. And Calcifer Project here, he has a mock that's called Regal Ancestor Spirit. Now, first off, these work so well for deer-like antlers, but then also using them in this specific trans light blue coloration, it really fits that ancestral spirit vibe that this mock's got going on. That kind of is the best way to use this piece, isn't it? Now, if you have this piece and you want to use it in a slightly more subtle way, Calcifer Project has also used one here on this fantastic mock. If we take a look at the tail, there's one there at the very tip. And it is a good way to round that off, isn't it? Perfection. Additionally, you get a lovely elaborate shoulder armor plate piece in gold. Sadly, there's only one that comes in this set, but it's still one of the best pieces ever. I wish they made this in more colors other than gold. Now, Patrick Biggs here has a Kopaka mock that uses it for a lovely looking leg or kind of knee design. Great way to armor it up a little bit. Turret Axe 97 uses it here on this behemoth of a mock. If we take a look at the weapon here, there's a couple just on the edges of this fantastic staff. It's a really nice way to make it look that little bit more ornate and fancy. And then Cameron uses them here for a nice shoulder design, but there's also a couple being used here for a nice foot design. This is another very multifaceted piece with many, many uses. Now, you also get this spine armor piece in this set, but it's in gold, and you can only get it in gold in this specific set. Socket Ball uses a few of them here to adorn this mock. Yeah, and the fact that this attaches so easily onto CCBS armor shells, it makes it the perfect piece to armor up your mocks a little bit more, and it makes it such an easy way to decorate stuff. And then you get some nice fancy gold armor too, it's perfect. And finally, you get a good helping of these Exoforce robot arm pieces in black. I mean, these have so many uses. They're one of the best LEGO pieces ever. Let's take a quick look at Jafer's Kadok design here for a little bit of inspiration. So he uses a bunch here in black as well as in blue to create this lovely mechanical looking neck design. And then taking a look at the fingers here, there's a couple in blue that make up that finger design. So yeah, if you have a few or if you have a lot of them, there's many, many ways that you can use them. It's a great piece to have. So there you go, that's how you can use the parts that come in this set for your own LEGO creations, and that's why this set is one of the best. Might be my favorite ever Hero Factory set. There's some tough competition though, there's a lot of good Hero Factory sets out there. So I hope you enjoyed this set review. Thank you so much for watching guys, happy building, and bye for now.